You just repeat that for us. What was that?
I'm just getting my ranker up.
Ah,
Ranker.com.
Oh,
You've been wondering where I was for the past few weeks, hey folks?
and he's back.
hello and welcome to the LOD. This is season 6, episode 24. Joining me and back is the mighty Mr. Wild. We have sit down to roar. Dickosaurus is running late and forgot about us. If you don't know what I'm referring to, then those that have the video I want to check, you can see my avatar right now. That is Dickosaurus, and he will be joining us later.
I fucking hope he wears that.
I'd love it if he did.
If he did, I would not. I would forgive him for being extremely late.
Yeah, Lewis and his dinosaur.
Maybe that's why he's woken up late and he's like, I'm gonna get the suit on.
He says he's working. Says he's working out with something, like he's out doing some work. But I think he's just woken up and he's actually like beached himself on the bed, still in the outfit. He's like a turtle on his back.
That must be fucking humid and sweaty inside that. If he's been beached
horrible, right?
overnight.
And for the next wild card that joins us, it'll be an extra laden soggy biscuit because it's in the suit with him.
Oh fucking hell!
Yes. So we are back for another episode. While he's away, let's see what we have been up to. I think the mighty Thom should start because he's probably not been up to much because he has a wee bobber, but he may shock us.
I do have a wee babbers. I've actually finally been able to, now that he's getting himself into a bit more of a routine, he's a bit more alert and everything, so I can just put the TV on. It's a beautiful fucking invention, the TV. I'm a better parent, I swear. But yeah, no, he's actually more alert. He's able to like entertain himself at times. And plus he's sleeping a lot because he's going through a bit of a growth spurt. So I found quite a bit of time to game. And I've really dedicated. I've kind of a few bits and pieces here and there, but there's only a few handful of games which I've actually dedicated a bit of time to. And the first one is Cyberpunk 2077. I traded in an old PlayStation 4 that I got to that retro shop of mine. I was just going to get a bunch of like Sega Mega Drive games and everything like that. But I saw that he had some sort of special edition of like Cyberpunk 2077. It doesn't come with Edge Runners or anything, but it was like...
Did it come with a DLC? Was it the deluxe edition they brought out?
I can't remember. It's the one with the like little postcards that came out initially and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not that special. But I bought it and I thought, I haven't played that since Stadia and I want to revisit it again. And so I've been playing a good few hours of that, and my God, it's actually a lot better than I remember it, and it's nice to actually play it without any lag. Bless Stadia, it tried. So I've literally been spamming. I say spamming. I've been spamming a lot of that, spamming a lot of that for a while. So I've really been enjoying that. But I've also dedicated a shit ton of time in South Park: The Stick of Truth.
I think I noticed you were playing that.
Were you on
Came up on
PlayStation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought it might have been Mark, but then I realized it was you.
It was me. So here's the weird thing, because obviously it was Stick of Truth, and then it was the Fractured Butthole.
Butthole, yeah.
Butthole. So when the Fractured, I've never played Stick of Truth before. I only went straight into a Fractured Butthole. And then I was like, this is absolutely fucking incredible. Why have I not touched the Stick of Truth before? And it's with the PlayStation Plus and everything. And I thought, okay, I really enjoyed diving into the Fractured Butthole. So I thought I'd actually go and do the Stick of Truth. Oh my God,
I got that.
Fractured Butthole. So I thought
I didn't get it.
You got me saying butthole. But I really, really enjoyed it, and I thought I'd play that, and it's just absolutely fucking hilarious. And the South Park games, those ones, forget about Snow Day. They're so well fucking done. It is just like the cartoons.
They are, aren't they? I absolutely love those games.
I've never played them, and
usually they're on for sale on Steam for like $5.99 every now and then. So I highly recommend getting it during a sale. But my fucking god, is it just absolutely hilarious and just non-stop laughs? Probably the funniest game I've ever played. Um, and then the third thing which I was kind of like spamming was Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8. I don't know why. I've hooked up my Nintendo Switch. I think I know why. I hooked up my Nintendo Switch because Heather bought me the pre-ordered me the Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which looks like a fun little game. Nothing compared to like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but the Zelda game nonetheless. And I really, really am excited for it. So I hooked it back up, played a load of retro things such as like Super Mario 64, the emulator on that, Turok on the N64 and everything. So I've been playing a bunch of all those things. I thought, I'm going to go on and do a bit of online play of Mario Kart and everything. And I'm just obsessed with it. And I was just thinking about Mario Kart 9, which another time when I'll give you my pitch for what Nintendo could do to make that the fucking best game ever. But literally, they're the three biggest games I have been spamming. And I've been dabbling every now and then on some bits and pieces. But yeah, really, really fine. I'm finally getting back into the whole gaming thing. And
Good, man.
And of course, as you may know, I'd done that retro special, the part 1, part 2 is coming soon. I haven't recorded it yet, although I kind of made it seem like I did because I'm a lazy twat. But yeah, I've done part 1. Really enjoyed it. Real good memories that I've expressed. So I'm proud of that one. But that's pretty much me ever since the last time you guys saw me.
You have done a lot then, mate, to be fair. Playing lots of games, recording a special.
I have.
You know,
I have.
I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet because of things happening in my life, but I will get round to it because I am interested to hear your thoughts.
I'm not expecting you to, just jump right in or anything. It's just something that I wanted to do. But it's not, I'm very proud of that one because it's not, I don't really go through the games of the Xbox 360. That was going to be part 2. But part 1 is literally me just rattling off fucking hilarious moments of like me and my friends playing GTA Online. I mean, just for example, I list some games that we used to play and everything, not like physical games that we play, some of them, but like games within a game. So like, I'll just let you know now. GTA 4, since there was a shit ton of us back then, the game that we would play online, it was Catch the Illegal Immigrant. So one person everyone would turn off all their mini maps. You turn off all your mini maps, so you don't know where everyone is. And then one out of like the group of 8 of us would literally be an illegal, and we're all the fucking National Guard or whatever, and we'd try and go hunt them down. And they'd have to give off like little clues, like, "Oh, I'm on," "Oh, guys, just want to let you know, get a life," which means that we were on top of the Get a Life building and stuff like that. So then we were like, "Oh, hound the Get a Life building," but they managed to escape. So just little stupid shit like that. So
that's funny.
Yeah, but yeah,
that's
no.
really
So
funny.
that's pretty much me for the last time we spoke.
Nice. And if you are interested, go check out Tom's 360 Part 1. It's on the YouTube, and is it on Spotify, Tom?
It is. The video,
it is.
Before stubs come after me, there is not a video version on Spotify. I couldn't be asked to figure out how to do that, so I've just done a video version on YouTube.
Okay.
You can just dump the video straight into Spotify now.
I know, but I was an idiot and I exported it to MP3 without thinking I could.
Old school
podcast.
School. Such a dad.
I know. I even got the dad beard.
Do you want me to go next?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So what have I been to? I've been playing the usual Rocket League. Every now and then, just having a few games with Dan and Brandon. Still terrible. It's never going to change. But I did start Mafia Definitive Edition.
Did you get to that one mission that Lewis mentioned last week?
Well, the racing one. I think we spoke about it. Well, I spoke about it with Mark in the LOD retirement chat. And I don't know what, I can't remember what difficulty I'm doing it on, but I did the race in one go.
Fuck off. I had to have Heather help me with that one.
Which means either I'm doing it on normal or probably classic. Normal, the one before that. I definitely not on easy. So
that shit was really difficult. How the hell did you do it in one go, man?
He's just that good.
I'm really good at race games. I have a thing for racing games. Apparently, I'm really good at them. I don't play them that much, but I'm good at them apparently. So
Aiden, I take my hat off to you, my friend.
So thank you. But I'm really enjoying it. I was expecting it to be more like GTA, where it was open world. You go after the mission, you do the mission. I wasn't expecting it to be like a linear type story, and then you can go freestyle and go into the world, and because that is right, isn't it?
Hmm. Have
Yep.
you
Yeah,
played
yeah.
Mafia 3?
No, but Xbox currently have on sale, and I'm tempted to get the other two as well. So
When you said you were expecting to be like GTA 5, from the GTA 5, GTA Mafia 3, in my opinion, is a little bit more like GTA.
oh,
However,
okay, yeah,
yeah, so Mafia, the one which you're playing, is again much linear.
yeah. No, but I'm really enjoying it. I think it's got a really good storyline. I'm really sad that I've never picked these up before, but I think it's really good. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's keeping me completely focused when I need to just take myself away at the moment and just carry on playing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
really, really like it. And that's it really. I've been looking at Plucky Squire, maybe getting that at some point, but I'm no rush to grab it at the moment. So if you've noticed, you've seen Plucky Squires finally out. It was one of the games that Indy mentioned, and
Yeah.
it looks cool. You'll be interested, Tom. It's like a flat, you like a 2D type of character, but you can jump into the real world and become a 3D sprite and stuff.
Yes, I remember hearing about that one. I think it's on PlayStation Plus, you know.
Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah, it is on PlayStation Plus.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sweet,
saw
sweet,
that.
sweet. Nice.
Yeah, so might be a chance. But that's me, Mafia and Rocket League. So, how about you, Paul? What you been up to?
Changing jobs and stuff like that has made it quite difficult, but I have had some time. You may have seen my brief little rant in the chat about the PlayStation, Sony PlayStation
Yeah.
in
You,
its entirety.
are you having issues?
A little, but I don't know what is causing it. But I had a little bit of a rant. So the main games I've been playing is Space Marine 2 on the Xbox.
Good.
Absolutely amazing and hard. So if any of you liked the way Gears was, not it's linear but not really linear, you know, that whole mechanics about shooting and stuff like that. There's that mixed in with block, parry, you know, execution moves, stuff like that, and is purely 40k. It's mind blowing. I am absolutely loving it, and it is fucking hard. And I've got it on normal, right? For those that, like Brad mentioned, that he's doing on the upper levels, how I don't know. I have to play it through, and then I'll probably see if I can play it again. I've been playing that, and I will say for anyone who's listening, if you really want to have a bit of a laugh and go down a certain route, change the audio to German. Because the background kind of pep talks from a certain general on top of what looks like a massive panzer tank to all of the troops is fucking hilarious to watch. And it's just crazy because obviously it's all like everything is anyway. That's just a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing you should try if you've got the game. But otherwise, I think I said before, like the preamble before you even get into the game is difficult. Like it kicks your ass before you even get into the crux of the game. Like the pre-story bit of how you end up where you are and the story of the general you are, that bit, and you having to do it and move bit to bit before you even get to the main. This is just the preamble. It was kicking my ass.
Baptism of fire, then.
Brilliant. What were you going to say?
To be fair, what you said about it feels like Gears. I mean, it might have been you that sent it me, of a TikTok of people going, the multiplayer is Gears.
Because they released the multiplayer. That TikTok, I didn't send it. So yeah, they've given out the PvP, and it's you can't evade apart from your roll left, right, or back. So you jump left and jump right and roll. So your evade is that, and you've got a heavy bolter that is kind of like a Nasher, and you've got a chainsword, and that is literally what you have. And you roll into it, and then you've got execution moves pulling people's heads off and stuff like that. And it is very duck, block, move, blow the shit out of someone, duck, block, move. I haven't got into the PvP yet, but I like the fact that they've gone on their roadmap, and we spoke about that when Brad was here, and I've actually looked at it now and seen some of it. So you've got the PvP if you want to do the PvP. It's not like stuck in your face, you have to do it. And then you've got PvE, so you can multiplayer and go in and be against the environment. That's another option. You can do co-op campaign, and the co-op campaign is like I'm doing the solo campaign, which I can do on my own. I can have people join me, but what it does is it changes the story. So I'm doing mine as the general going through, but there are certain points, pretty much like Gears did or tried to do, where you split off and go into a different direction to complete the campaign. So this is one side of the story. I'm the main character, and I'm going through, and they've got people with me, and I tell them where to go, and I'm fighting all of the Tyranids. And then if you're doing multiplayer, you play the other soldiers that split off. So you can have us go off, and we're on the other side of the story. So General's over here, you're over here seeing that. You can see what's going on from the story. That
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
Which is a brilliant concept. I love it. So it keeps it fresh. You're not playing through the campaign again, but with your mates. You're playing the campaign, but from the other side of the story of what the additional resource has to do.
That's ingenious.
Yeah,
that's really clever. Yeah,
and I think I don't know if any of you noticed, like, because Henry Carvill's a massive Warhammer fan.
Yeah,
he posted up how gushy he is over the game, like it is perfect for him, and he's been playing it, and he's headstrong into it and whatever, and doesn't understand how people are playing it on the ultimate level, and the fact that you can upgrade your outfits, design. There are people running around with all the different designs and everything. It's beautiful, and it's bringing the lore of Warhammer back in. Anyway. So that's that one. And the other one was I carried on playing Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation 4, PS4 Pro that I have now, which I've cleaned and made sure it's all operating and everything. And that's where the rant came from, because it's clean, it's fully operating. And the same point on Ratchet and Clank, the fucking thing turns off for being too hot.
I have no idea.
3 times in less than like half a day to a day. I left it to cool it down. Then I have to go through the whole reboot process because it's obviously shut the power off from it completely. And that's where my rant came from. I don't understand, because you hear so many people talk about overheats and the PlayStation going down, that we call this the preferred higher level console and everything. Like, I've been outside of the Sony, what would you call it, environment, the ecosystem for a while, and had the Xbox. Yeah, the Xbox has some of its foibles, but I don't think there's been, I think for me, I've had on the old Xbox, like One X, had one overheat happen in the entire life of it, and it still works now. And I've had a grand total of 5 overheats on that PS4 over the space of a week.
How does this occur? Because I've had my PlayStation 4 Pro for quite a while now, and I've never encountered anything like this. Not even
never had it switch off on you and say
never. I've had the original PlayStation 4 with the original design. I've had the slimmer version of it, and then I've had a PlayStation 4 Pro, and none of them have ever overheated.
My PS4 is really old. I even took the faceplate off, cleared it out, and I've never had any issues. Sounds like a jet plane, but
that's the other thing. But I mean, how is that an acceptable thing as well? I'm just getting my head around it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being, an Xbox hater, a lover, and a PlayStation hater, because I like all platforms. And coming back into the PlayStation 1 was kind of like, I have kind of missed that ecosystem. But then at the same time, I'm like, how is this acceptable? Like as a level, and how do people like to blow smoke up their arse for this when this is not level? The overheating could be a glitch. I understand that. But like I said in the first one, which you kindly took a sample of, I'm getting inappropriate messages and friend requests on the Sony ecosystem.
That fucking made sorry. That fucking made me howl, because
finally, in how many episodes have we done of shows, you finally got a soundbite of me saying something that you can use.
And I've not even saved it yet.
I gotta admit though, I'm sorry to take over your story, Paul, but Heather, she's got her own PlayStation account, and that happened to her, where it was like Michelle messaged you saying, "Hi, how you doing?" And then Heather logged in to play Skyrim, and she didn't realize that she was logged in on her account. Michelle came up saying, "Hi, how you doing?" She turned to me and she goes, "Tom, what the fuck have you been doing?" And I was like, "That's your account. What the fuck have you been doing?"
But that's the thing. It's not. They're just there. I know they're bots and
I've
everything.
I've never had it. It's weird. Never had it.
No idea.
There's a bot out there for you, Aiden.
Give it time.
Probably.
Give it time. It'll probably be named Dave or something. I'm just expecting better man.
Would you like to see my penis?
Can that be in the fucking preview?
Yes.
Very quickly.
So,
before we move on, I hate to, we'll bring it back to you, Paul. Just want to say, because you mentioned Brad annoyed Vern, I just want to say I really enjoyed that show that you did with him. Very, very funny, and I wish I was there to do the show with him, but maybe one day.
Well, I'll get him on again.
We'll have him back on. He's brilliant.
Perfect.
So that's what I've been playing. So I've been playing Space Marine 2, Ratchet and Clank, and the other things I've done, which is kind of game related, is obviously I'd said I'd just done a couple of auctions. So recently turned up, I now have my historic copy.
Did you collect them from Edinburgh?
No, I sorted that out. They were kind enough to get them to be delivered to me. They are on their way. I paid a small price for them to be delivered.
Oh God!
And that's not much. Honestly, okay. I thought it was going to. Oh my God, they're going to charge me. They're going to get relisted. I've lost a load of money. Blah 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 blah. It wasn't a load of money, but still, it's money. And they were like, okay, that's fine. We'll see what we can do. This is how much it's going to cost to get it shipped to you. You're okay with that? And I was like, sorted. So
right, take my money.
Take my money. So they're en route. But Concord obviously was in another one that was to be delivered. I've got that now. I've got the physical one. I know Lewis went, "What'd you get it for? You haven't got PS4. You never play it. Doesn't play it." And I'm like, no, it's for historic value. Just like some of my controllers here, it's there. I have it. Like I have my Section 8, like I have my Brink. And I'm the only thing I was really gutted about is I don't have a physical copy of Anthem, but I might rectify that. And see if I can find an old secondhand like deluxe copy, just like that, just to get it. I just need it.
Got Concord. That's a piece of history, Paul.
You know
Hold
what?
on to that.
We were talking about it in the show and everything, and then afterwards it was just like the auction site that I'd go on and stuff like that was coming up, and I thought, do you know what I'm looking for is another PS4 controller, because one of mine's got a battery problem, which I think I've fixed. But anyway,
most of them have battery problems anyway.
It wasn't charging, and then it wasn't pairing with the unit. But there is a reset on the back, and you can do these things first before you have to have a look at the actual points. That's what I've done. I haven't got to the next stage of testing it, but I think I've rectified that. Anyway, so I looked on that for that, and it was like go through and put the stuff in, and it came up, and it was just like there's a charger of this, and then underneath it was like a selection of games, and it had a PS4 and PS5 games, and one wedged in the middle of this stack that said for a quantity of games was Concord. Bid, like straight away. Bid, and I'm sure someone else had that idea because there was someone who was counter bidding me at a point, but it didn't become too expensive. So I got that. I've got some games that I might give away, or if anyone's interested in them. I've got I've got 1 or 2 PS5s. So and I'll go through them maybe because I've got others that are turning up. But I did get Fast and Furious on the PS4, the latest one. Nice. Rogue Squadron, so that's that one. I think I've got 2 copies of Rogue Squadron, so I've got another one on the PS4 anyway. Concord on the PS5, and something else. And then on its way to me is Call of Duty Vanguard. There's like 2 copies. I know.
To be fair, I might rob one off you because the guys keep asking me to play the zombies on it. So
I've got PS5, 2 copies. If anyone, actually, I'm going to end up with, I think, almost 4 copies of Vanguard. So if anyone wants,
fuck you end up.
No, it's not that. It's because they come as a bundle. So I paid very, very minimal. Let's just put it this way: if I was to buy one game new, on
same price
the
as this
auction, I've ended up with like 5 PS5 games for that one price.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a steal.
Yeah. There's other ones as well. Like, so I've got the PS4 version of Witcher 3. So I've got now about 6 different copies across 6 different platforms for that fucking game. That's fine. Yeah, just a couple of bits and bobs. I just thought I just pinged for them, thought I'll get them and I'll have a couple of PS4 games. They just chucked in a load of PS5 games in that bundle, so I've got them. I don't know PS5 anyway. So that, and then I ordered some other bits. So I've got the controller, a couple of games, and yeah, I've got a gift for you two that hopefully you'll be able to take back with you when you come to EGX.
Need to talk to you about
that. It's yeah. So we have.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I'm still hoping he'll let me crash on his couch.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. I was going to buy my train tickets. I was just going to ask you where it's best to go.
No, you need to. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that after the show. But depending on, I'm going to see how big they are. I know they're fully operational, but I thought we could join Lewis in a certain aspect of him in the show, but in a different niche. So what does Lewis have that we don't in the background of his
mini fridge?
Yes. But I got you both a mini fridge, but what type of mini fridge do you think I would have got, considering that it's game related?
Oh, please tell me it's the Xbox one.
It's the Xbox one.
You fucking what?
I will happily fucking walk through London with that under my arm.
So I ended up managing to get them on auction. I just do need to double check them, make sure they're electrically sound before I give them to you and that they're fully operational.
Could have test it.
Yeah, I will. That's my job. That's what I do. I now have 3 Xbox mini fridges.
That's insane, Paul. Thank you.
Fucking hell. That's fucking weird because there's a massive space next to, because of my room's been done up. There's a massive space here which is blank.
So I got a message. It got delivered today. They're still in a box to be reviewed, but they got delivered today. And then I got a message. I got a message saying that there was going to be delivery from the auction site between this time and this time. And I thought, well, it might be the case. That's fine. So I sent a message and to say there's going to be delivery turning up at the house between this time and that time. Really sorry that it's the last minute that this delivery's turning up today. He was like, yeah, no worries. And then I got a picture back going, what the fuck? I can't get out of the hallway. And there's this massive box, because obviously they pack it all and fill it with packaging and everything. And when I came in today, I literally had to almost parkour my way into my hallway because there's this massive box in the way and there's only 3 of them in there. And I was just like, yeah, that's not games.
Fuck, could you imagine?
That's brilliant.
Holy shit! Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, honestly.
That's what I've been up to this.
Nice. I have one more thing because I've just remembered, but this is for Mark because I know he'll have a spaff on it. Tony's birthday present came for me finally today, and it's the brand new D&D Players Handbook.
Very nice.
Oh, I know. I can't change that, unfortunately.
Oh, is it upside down? Upside down.
No, it's inverted, isn't it?
Oh yeah, is it?
It's not upside down.
Oh yeah, it is. It looks like it's upside down, doesn't it? It says
the writing at the top looks like it's upside down.
Turn it round. 180. There we go.
There we
can
go.
See it.
How is that upside down? What?
Have you got your camera?
I had it upside down. That's funny, isn't it?
Oh, Hayden.
It's inverted for you. We can see it.
Yeah. So, the new D&D Players Handbook came out last week, and Tony wanted to get the special art edition versions. So, I thought Mark could appreciate that because he'll probably message next week going, "Oh my god!"
Nice.
So
he'll be coming to your house next.
He will. Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm coming on your book.
Coming on your book.
So yeah, that's what I've been up to this week and what we've been up to this week. So we'll be going on to news, and we're going to be focusing on two things, I think, mainly for this time. Although there are some other bits that have come out, but I think most of it does store around. So I think the quick one, which would be quick and over, is the Power World versus Pokemon, or should I say Nintendo taking Power World to court for...
Well, no, I think it's the Pokemon Company as well.
The Pokemon Company for patent and copyright. So
yeah, this is really weird.
This is really weird.
Yeah.
It's a bit late, don't you think?
This is the point. But I think what it is now it's officially come out, it's spread everywhere, or what have you. I did find some information which needs to be validated. But what I can see is this. So the actual court claim to go against is breach of a patent. And the patent is a patent for the mechanics of throwing an object to entrap an animal, or a Pokemon or monster, whatever. So it's the game mechanic of throwing this ball that is a trap to catch, and that's where they're going, and that's apparently the line that they're going down. Now, if you look into it, the patent was submitted to the patent office at least, I think it's when it was put in is almost 6 months. Not 100% sure on that.
2024, I think it was.
May 2024. So even more so, that patent was submitted to the patent office for approval, and Power World came out when? Last year?
Yeah.
So it came out before the patent went in. So they've submitted. That's why you're saying it's a bit late now. They've submitted a patent. They've got the patent approved. They're now suing the company that come out with it. But the patent itself is actually just the mechanics of throwing a fucking ball in a game.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it got approved.
Well, this is it. I don't know if... Are we sure that they've not had that patent previously and they were just renewing it?
I say that sounds like something that would just be a simple renewal, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean... Sorry, no, carry on.
That's right. That's all I was going to say, really.
See, I've seen somewhere on the old interwebs, and we all know how people like to fucking theorize on different types of things. I've seen someone, and it is very, very unlikely that you may have seen that the Switch 2 leaks have come out and all that with the 3D printer and images and everything. People are saying, but I mean, some theorists I've seen say the only really reason why they're doing this now is to try and distract it away from these leaks, which I think could be quite BS, to be honest. But I mean, hell, you never know.
Never know, do you?
No, you never know in this world.
But there are... I'm surprised they're only going for the
Holy arse biscuits!
It's Lewis.
Quickly, turn off your cameras.
You'll never know we were here.
Sorry, guys. Raw. Oh. Okay. What?
For those listening on the video, on the audio side of things, all three of us, our profile pictures are something to do with dinosaur related, except for Paul's. This is a bit more
specific.
direct.
Close to home.
Yeah, specific to Lewis.
Fucking, it's literally me. What do
Did
you
you
mean
force-
it's specific? It's even got the Christmas decoration still in the background. And before anyone asks, it's so that we don't have to put them up again.
Also, Lewis, why does it sound like your balls have finally dropped?
Jesus Christ, it's Barry
I'm sick.
White.
I'm sick.
Lewis, just
okay.
could you say can't get enough of your love, baby?
Can't get enough of your love, baby. Get enough of your love, baby.
That is a sound clip for if ever we have a female
yeah,
guest.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
No, that's all right. So, why don't we pause what we're talking about? Maybe Lewis can add it. But Lewis, what have you been up to this week?
Funko Fusion. I've been playing. I've gotten more into it, yeah. And Black Wukong.
Oh, nice.
I'm not gonna lie, that game has really aggravated me to the point where it's.
Is there not enough female characters in it?
No, it's very difficult. It took me 2 full days to finally beat the Yellow Wind Sage. Turns out you have to find a specific charm, which basically stops him using his wind attack. And that's basically you fight with him, and then at the end you kill him. But before, basically, he says, here, I've got this, thank you for helping me, and then you use it against him later on. And it's like, oh, wow, we horrible. I mean, we're literally attacking the guy we just helped defeat an enemy. So, but oh my God, it's so hard. It's very, if you get angry as quick as I do, if you played Stellar Blade, yeah, it's probably about the same as anger wise. But it is so much cooler than Stellar Blade. I've found Stellar Blades to be waste of time, personally. As Stellar Blade seemed more like they've worked on the sex appeal than the controls.
Maybe
And
people who are complaining about Wukong need to go to Stellar Blade then.
Sex cells.
But
Sex
also
cells.
on Stellar Blade, isn't there currently another lawsuit from a company called Stellar Blade against Sony for the terms that Stellar Blade?
oh, I don't know. I do know that there's a DLC for Nearer Nier. It's another like
Nier Automata.
Japanese. That's the one. Yeah, they're doing it. That was announced at the State of Play yesterday. And I went to Megan. I'm not playing it again. No. It's a game that I literally was like, I'm going to platinum this, and I went, nah. Do you know, after how ridiculously hard that game is, I just haven't got the patience for it.
Mm.
So, but who likes my t-shirt?
Oh, you got a gory t-shirt. That's cool.
Yeah, look.
Nice. That's awesome.
I did try to get you guys one, but unfortunately, I was only allowed one egg.
Love egg.
I got invited to that event, didn't I?
Was it a love egg?
No, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the. It's supposed to be what the cool toys come in.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it's a big egg. So, I've actually finished a review for that as well.
Cool. You reviewed a love egg?
No, you fuckhead. I didn't even know you were gonna be here today. Nice to see you, Tom.
Nice to see you too, Lou. I missed you, buddy.
And I'm gonna be at EGX. We finally get to meet in person.
Yay!
Yeah, I got my pass.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
Is it? Is it this one? Hold on. There you go, Lou.
But yeah, carry on. Going back to what you were.
Okay, so
about.
what we were doing, we'd got to the news, and the news we were focusing on the Power World versus Pokemon copy thing. So
when I saw that on
research.
PS5 State of Play, and I was like, "Hang on, ain't they getting sued?"
I thought that.
What?
Yeah.
So did they have
like,
Power
hang on.
World on the PS5?
It's Sony. Like, you know what? They're being sued. Fuck it. Let's add it to the let's get people talking, I guess.
What have we got to lose?
Yeah. So, well, very nice.
Hi, it's Tony.
It's Tony.
Tony. I'm a new father. I'd have you know.
Live on the show. There we go.
Very,
We'll
very.
blur them out later.
Very informative.
So going into the news of that, I just did a quick double check to make sure that this information is correct, and it's not. So they have the right to do this, although it seems like a silly patent. The patent was actually applied for in 1999 to 2000. So in Japan, it was 1999. In 2000, in Australia, America, Europe, and Canada, they did the trademark for it.
When the first games came out, then in 1995,
yes. The application was filed again for the US application in 2000, 2001, 2008, 2020. The anticipated expiration. Listen to this. So this is the thing. Actually, I'll just correct myself. It expired lifetime was the 18th of May 2020. So the application was granted in 26/06/2001, the publication, and then 2008 assigned to Creatures Inc., and then it was expired lifetime status. So that actual method of enhancing time-related display of Pokemon-type characters. She's having fun there. She's messing around.
Really enjoying herself.
Yeah, she's having fun there.
Those listening have no fucking clue what we're on about. Oh, she's having fun. Oh, God. Having the time of her life after speaking about love eggs.
That's why she came in.
She came in for that.
She just came in for that.
We're talking about love eggs.
By the way,
Because
guys,
Lewis was
there
reviewing
might
them.
be a chance that I will be going to EGX as Deadpool.
Can
The
you not
two
come as the
grand-
dinosaur?
He's tried them. He was reviewing them.
You want me to come as a dinosaur?
You
You need to
gotta
come
come
as
as
the
the
designers,
venomous.
You've
don't
got to come as a dinosaur.
Venom
Yeah, you got to
Saurus,
come as the
Venomosaurus.
Dickosaurus.
There's another
The
video, by the
Venomosaurus.
way, of me doing a run in it
Um,
and terrifying my nephew.
it does say that Nintendo did file for the patent for the Pokeball mechanics back in 2021. So it expired in 2020, and then
So can they sue or
reapplied in
not?
2021. So in more technical language, it covers aiming and throwing an item to capture a character in a field, and the aiming and throwing of an item to send the creature to battle. That's
So-
what the specifications are.
So if
What about the characters looking very
So-
much the
Nothing to
same
do with
though?
that. It's the
so
throwing
if so
mechanic.
if Pal World can change it where instead of throwing something to capture the pals, they can just get a net, and that's hunky dory, and that's fine.
Wait, but what about Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, because they've probably got a fight.
That's
Nintendo
cards,
probably
Lewis,
is
not balls.
No. But you think about it, the characters from Yu-Gi-Oh very similar to the
I
characters
guarantee
in
it'll be owned
Pokemon
by
as well.
Because it's
Nintendo.
anime.
It's anime.
Yeah.
But I will say this though: the catching with a net is probably already filed as a patent for
like Ape Escape.
Animal Crossing,
Ah.
where you capture bugs.
Fucking
and
So
Animal
do you
Crossing,
think that
I
might
say
be
fu-
why
I say fucking
Nintendo
Ape
is
Escape.
going for them?
No, so they are doing that, but apparently, yeah, it covers aiming and throwing an item to capture a character in a field, then aiming and throwing an item to send the creature into battle. But there's loads of games that have that. It's just
Yeah, but not as specific
not as
as Power
specific.
World, where
Yeah.
you throw it to capture it and then you throw it to battle. That is
no, yeah, that is. I mean that is very, 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 very much like.
Surely they knew something like this would happen one day.
one day, but I think the issue
Look
is
at the
is
character
that,
designs.
yeah, if
Mhm.
you look
I know.
at Luxray, shiny Luxray to their exact same like lion type thing, it's identical.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've not tried to go on for copyright, but I genuinely do think that the issue is Power was mostly AI generated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What were you going to expect?
Yeah.
There is.
Wait, so
also
they would
something
take a
about-
Pokemon that's already been made and then regenerate it as an
The
AI?
AI did that. No, the AI
The,
created.
I think they went a lion that's black and boom, it'll bring out something that's similar to Pokemon because that's what it's used
Well,
to.
then, in my opinion, they deserve what they're getting then because it sounds like that you be lazy and you use AI to create your characters, you're gonna get bit in the ass.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
It's like
I'm sure. I think that's right. It was AI generated, but I could be
I
wrong.
think I
obviously,
do remember seeing something about AI generated. To be fair, because even Dungeons and Dragons have said they're going to start using AI or have been using AI.
Yeah, their new tabletop thing is going to be using
And I
AI.
saw a few artists who say, "Right, I'm never working for you again,"
Oh,
because
dear.
that destroys artists' work, basically, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that little bit of news. They're ongoing and
Well, you've gone quiet.
have I? Sorry, do I need to speak in here? There we go, Lewis.
Yeah.
There is some. I think it's Dragon Warrior. I think why they're not going for the character patents is because there is something banding around. I don't know how valid the actual or how legit it is. I'll share it with the guys here and someone can look it up. But if you look at the designs for the monsters that were in Dragon Quest 1986 to the Pokemon designs in 1996, which is 10 years apart.
Wow.
You get a rough idea.
There are similarities, but I wouldn't say it's as close as copyright as
Power
World
World has
is.
gone. No, but I think when you look at some of them, Zubat.
To be fair though, their like title. Fucking, they could fucking go for Digimon. To be fair, I think the last Digimon game had the exact same title font.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing. I think it's become popular or whatever. It's doing that way. But anyway, that's what's going on with them at the moment. I'm interested to see what happens with that and how it progresses.
It'll be very interesting.
Nintendo's done this before. They have sued someone for the mechanics back in
Pokemon
2021,
do it all the
and it was settled outside of court.
We'll
So-
see
I know,
what becomes of it, eh, gents?
just look at the fan-made game Pokemon Uranium.
Mm.
I mean, that was doing really, really well, and it wasn't paid for. It was all fan made, but they still told to shut it down. So
I got a question, guys. Do you think Nintendo will win this case?
yes,
I think yes.
Yes.
You think Power will
Either
be
that, I think it'll
removed
be
or
settled
changed?
out. No, I think it'll be settled out of court
I agree with
again,
Paul.
like the other one.
yeah,
It'll
we
come to a
settled-
settlement. There'll be a percentage
And-
of profits.
In other words, Nintendo will have most of the profits from Power.
No offense, Power would have fucked themselves by putting it onto PS5.
Yeah, they have because is it free though?
No,
So they're charging for it. See, if it was a free game, there's a bit of a difference.
it's on Game
well.
Pass, but if you're selling it
I
on
haven't
PlayStation,
played it. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't interested.
I wouldn't. It's dead. So
So why the hell are they putting it on PS5?
to bring
To
more
try
player
and-
base.
Yeah, try and entice the PlayStation players.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone's interested.
Unfortunately, the ship is sailed on that one.
It just doesn't look interesting to me. I'd rather play Pokemon.
Well, there you go. That's the other side of the coin as well. Really, why play a knockoff when you could play the genuine
Yeah,
game?
It's
Another
like
thing-
if
I shouldn't say knockoff, but you know,
it is a
It's-
knockoff. It's like the
I'm-
Wish version of Pokemon.
I'm
Uh,
surprised that
You know what? I
Nintendo
quite
didn't-
enjoyed it for the building mechanism in it.
See, that's the issue. I liked it for the catching and the collecting aspect for it. But that's the Pokemon fan in me.
yeah.
But I'm also surprised that Nintendo haven't tried to do them for there's very much Zelda shrines and save and music.
100% Zelda music, the glider.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
everything.
telling me there's Zelda elements in there
Yeah,
too?
of course there is.
Yeah.
This is
No
an
wonder
AI-generated game.
Nintendo's suing.
But
It's not just
Nintendo's
one
Nintendo's
game.
going for a lot, to be honest. They've been quite aggressive when it comes to copyright.
Yeah.
There's another news that has come up recently, which is only just now, is that they have an AI-powered copyright tool currently out on the internet, which is going around and is removing AI-generated images of Nintendo's characters, such as Mario, from the internet.
Wow.
This record is reported that, and this is the thing. So this was reported from The Verge,
Uh-huh.
and The Verge's own reporter Thom Warren received a takedown notice for his AI-generated work, which showed Mario sitting on a beach with a cigarette in one hand and a steaming, not sure why, pint of beer in the other.
Yeah, but that still defaces Mario.
Yeah, so that got taken down. But the publication said that a company called Tracer has been filing these takedown notices against AI images featuring Nintendo's mustached plumber and pals, including one made by the Grok AI tool. So they're aggressively going around and using the a loop AI to try and take these images down.
Fucking hell.
There was
Nintendo
also
are
another one.
bastards.
I've chosen some images I managed to create using X's new Grok 2 AI image generator. Mario with a cigarette and a beer, and Master Chief playing on a
Sorry.
PS5. The Nintendo ones got taken down. The Master Chief
Jesus.
playing the PS5 still remains okay and has not been copyright infringed. Using X,
Crazy.
that's X's AI generator Grok 2. But they've got an aggressive one that's going around and looking for it, apparently. So there you go.
Wow.
Nintendo's properly going for people.
Yeah, but they've always been like that. Why are
They have
people
always been like that.
surprised?
I know. Yeah.
It's like Disney.
care about their
Disney does
work.
the same thing. Disney does exactly the same thing.
Disney is truly like. There's a
They-
there's
well,
a
they
video
told-
of
they-
a guy that was a regular YouTuber and TikTok or whatever, and he does a video where he calls back Disney's lawyer, who says, "See you in court," and he goes, "What?" And he goes, "We sent you." He says, "Just to confirm, are you saying that Disney is suing me for an article I did or whatever?" And he said, "Yes, we sent you a cease and desist letter. You have not ceased and desist and taken the article down. See you in court." Disney had taken him to court for his opinion.
Well, they took down a little nursery. I think it was like in Canada. They had one of the child practitioners, they painted Mickey Mouse and everything just to brighten up for the kids. It's recognizable characters, and they told them to fucking stop it. So
Yeah, Disney actually now removes Mickey Mouse or any kind of Disney character now from nurseries, even if it's been painted.
It's insane.
Stickers, everything. You're not allowed.
bastards.
That's
I love
ridiculous.
Disney, but they're right bastards for that.
That is ridiculous. You should be able
I
to
love
take
Disney.
part.
I'm not even going to badmouth Disney.
Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Moving swiftly on, we
But
are
Paul,
on
you remember
to...
that time when you got in trouble for drawing me Venom?
Yeah. I got copyright infringement.
He
for
got a
doing...
pocket. He got copyrighted because he drew Venom for
I
me
drew
by
Venom
hand.
in the middle of a Harry Potter logo, and I got a cease and desist.
Yeah,
Wow.
Copyright infringement from it was Sony
yeah.
for Venom,
Fucking hell, Paul.
not the Harry Potter.
No. He told me I couldn't use it after that because he
Yeah,
said
I
he'd
said
get sued because
you
he
have to take it down.
created the artwork, and he actually asked me to take it off my stream because I put it on my stream.
Is that crazy?
Whoops.
Yeah, so I had to get something.
I think my artwork was a little bit too close to home for them. Like,
But you're good at
hand-drawn, you should
drawing.
be fine. But apparently, no, it was a copyright infringement because I painted it and I digitized it as well. That was why. So it did look like
It
Venom
looked so fucking
in the
good.
middle of
I'm
a
so
Harry
gutted
Potter,
because it
the
would have been
Slytherin
something I would have
logo.
wore on a jumper. You would have wanted it on a jumper. I've still got it. Like I could show you. Hang on, I'll pull it as my picture.
No, don't put it up. Do not put it on. There is.
Why could you get in trouble still?
Yes. That's why it's called. You're
Wait,
not
so if
supposed
I
to
put it on
publicise
now, you'll get sued.
Yes, you
Yeah,
will.
and I'll stop the
I
recording.
really
Don't even
want to
bother.
be like that person that tests this theory.
And then we won't have an
the
episode
voices
next
in my
week.
head are telling me to do it.
Yeah, and my profile picture is saying,
Don't be a dickosaurus.
Rah, rah,
Rawr,
rah.
rawr, rawr.
oh yeah. Well, let's move on to the next one, which is Sony's State of Play.
Okay.
Yes.
I actually was
Dire Straits.
quite impressed.
Were you? There's loads of people who weren't.
It was shit.
Well, first of all, I was excited to see that Hitman's coming to PSVR 2. I was, and
That's
more.
why he's spaffing over the VR.
Yeah, there was
There
loads,
was loads
VR
of VR
stuff.
horrors.
There was loads of VR. That's
Loads.
all they showed, apart from Ghost of Tsushima 2.
No, he's not in it. It'd be another location.
Ghost of you.
Ghost of Yutai.
It's the
Yutai.
north part of Japan, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they have Unit 416 in it.
No idea.
Oh wait, oh no, what year is it? Because the Japanese Imperial Army.
Isn't it supposed to be like 100 or 300 years later?
Oh, then it could. Oh my God! Well, if they show Unit 416, that would be the most fucked up shit ever. You don't know what Unit 416 is?
No.
No.
It was a special force in the Japanese Imperial Army that committed the most heinous war crimes. They are hated for what they did.
What was it called? Unit
416. Some of the shit they did was disgusting. Honestly, fucking vile. Some of the things are honestly, it made me feel sick reading it. The things they
was in
did.
World War II.
Yeah, so 300
Yeah,
years.
it's not that
731.
far. It's
Oh,
not that
okay.
far in the future.
Okay. That'd be a fucked up game. I'm not even joking. The things they did in that.
Give him
Well,
ideas.
Paul's face says it all. He's already reading it.
No, I've moved off it. I'll have a look at that later.
Cool.
Anyway.
Should we stay at play?
Yeah, State of Play.
Yeah.
Cool. So start off. Astrobot are getting some more DLC, aren't they?
Yes, I platinumed it, so I'm kind of happy because I was gutted when I saw that Spider-Man wasn't in one of the Save the Bots. Really
Yeah, but
annoyed me.
You're going to get a Helldiver instead.
Yes, and Stellar Blade.
And Stellar Blade. You sure are.
But it said there's 10. There's 10 new bots, so I'm wondering, is it going to be...
Okay. Maybe
Is it
Spider-Man then.
No, I've got a feeling it's going to be 5 different fucking Helldivers and one of them creature things. And 5 characters from Stellar Blade. That's the only thing I can think of.
Fair play.
Because they only showed them two characters. But the levels that they're doing, the speedrun ones, they're harder
yeah.
than the Xbox Lions, which
I
is
imagine
gonna
they're going to be
piss me off.
You can do it though. You can midnight it. Midnight it.
I probably will do it, but it's gonna frustrate me because they've said it's harder, and I'm like, oh, don't say that.
So some of the games that were announced, Midnight Walk. I'm not sure what it was about.
That's a
I've not-
PS5 game slash PSVR2 game, and it's
PSVR2
a
game.
horror game, and it looks sick. It's got that kind of Tim Burton claymation kind of style.
Okay, cool. A bit like Little Nightmares infused as well.
Yeah,
Nice.
but it does
Which
look
one was
pretty
that?
good.
Which one?
Midnight Walk.
Yeah,
Night Walk.
the one by Bloomhouse, I'm not too sure about that though.
Which one was that one? I'll tell you, I'll just go down the list and you can say. The Hellizers, keeping in supernatural
Yes,
vibes.
I
Hellizers.
actually have put a request in for that one.
We get shots of war-torn country. It looks a bit like people release their problems.
It's a third-person, I think, action adventure horror game.
Oh, very nice. So I showed a few horror games for you then, mate.
Oh, mate, I was like, fuck yes, finally some horror games.
Next is Metro Awakening VR.
Yep, by day one. I don't care. I love Metro. I love that game, and everyone's like, oh, it's on PSVR 2, but could you imagine how fucking scary that game is on the normal? What's it gonna look like PSVR 2 Horrifying.
Yeah, you're gonna shit yourself completely.
Yeah, Alien's probably gonna kill me more though, but you know.
Yeah. Arc Age Chronicles, whatever that.
What's that say?
Arc Age Chronicles. I think that was the new Souls-like type game that they
No,
showed
I'm not
off.
playing no more Souls. Like I've told me and Megan both made an agreement that even if it looks good, we're not buying it.
Online action RPG.
What's that?
That Arcade Chronicles.
Oh, right.
Classified it as an
Anything that
online
Souls-like
action
is
RPG
done.
Arcade.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Sounds like boring.
It's the
Sounds
same
like
thing. It's
boring.
just different pictures.
It's fucking too right. I'm
Um,
with you on that one, Lou.
Obviously,
Oh, I've
Power
missed
World.
you, Tom.
Yep, Power World.
I
like it when you
Lunar
agree with me.
Remastered Collection. If you're into your anime games.
No.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge is finally coming to PS.
Yeah.
Or is it DLC?
It's
I think
DLC.
both. It's DLC.
Yeah.
So, see, that's like.
I was hoping that
Sonic,
they would have showed the outright version, but they didn't.
Sonic and Shadow Generations with.
That was sick. Actually, that was sick. I can't lie.
Was it very good?
The
With
actual
Keanu
Keanu
Reeves
Reeves is
being-
actually going to
yeah.
voice in game as well. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? That makes me want to buy it just for that reason. And I
It'd be
fucking
cool.
hate Sonic the Hedgehog. It makes me so angry. Fucking rings. Screw those rings. And the boss fights were stupid.
Fantasian Neo Dimension. It's
Nope.
another anime style, which we're not even interested, are we?
Nope.
They showed some Dragon Age The Veilguard, which has been released on the 31st of October.
There's apparently
No.
some news about that recently about the Dragon Age that there's what was it? Was it consequences or something from previous affects the game?
All I've seen
I'll
is
see if I
people
can find
crying
the
because you
info.
can't give yourself big boobs or big ass. Seriously. I've
Sake.
seen loads of people kicking off.
What is wrong with gamers nowadays?
Yeah, because your chest goes only to like the point of pecs. It's not big enough, and there's some pervs out there that I've seen, and they're like, I want bigger boobs for my female and big ass, and it's like, mate, you need to get laid.
Great.
Go
Yeah.
get laid.
Just watch.
Stop fucking wanking over video game porn.
Just
Yeah, but PlayStation doesn't have the highest Pornhub rating anyway. Still,
No, it's Xbox.
no.
Why would you
PlayStation.
watch porn on your console?
No,
be-
I
to
didn't
be
mean.
fair-
I mean they are wanking over their video game characters.
On the
many
PS5, as
jokes?
far as I can remember, there is no browser, so they can't physically watch it.
They can
Download
the
if
app,
they
you do.
search www dot and then they can, but they have to send it to someone to be able to do it.
Right.
Yeah,
So
because
they
I
have
do.
said
I've done
just
that
on
with YouTube to have YouTube on the side whilst playing a game.
YouTube
Yeah,
on
actually-
the side, yeah, while playing a game.
Yes.
Dragon Age: The Veilguards is changing how players carry over choices from previous games. BioWare's fantasy RPG series has previously followed in the footsteps of Mass Effect and let you import the world state, so you could have some continuity in your Dragon Age 2 and the Inquisition playthroughs. This includes choices like if you sided with a faction in the Holy War, or smaller decisions like you smooched while trying to save the world. Dragon Age 2 read your first game's save file and Inquisitions on a separate online app that you can meticulously flag nearly every decision, big or small, on the off chance that it might have a relevance in the future. So you use an online app and you can select which parts of the story that it flags up that you want to transfer over to change the storyline in Dragon Age 2.
Nope.
I think that's quite a good concept. I like it.
It's a cool concept.
Mass Effect did the whole thing. It all depends on how you were in the original game, how it transfers over to 2 and so on and so forth.
I mean, it's cool, but I'm not really a big fan of the Dragon Age, to be fair. I just couldn't get along with it.
Which is fair enough. I'm just saying that obviously that's quite a cool little thing that they've carried on that thing of you could do it in one. Are you guys going to carried the storyline over to the next one? Don't know.
No. Well, Tom, you're not really playing games at the moment, are you?
He is.
Yeah,
you are?
I was able to play quite a bit this week, since we last spoke. So, yeah.
Cool.
Just so you know, gents, at past, I am going to have to.
Yeah. So
let's carry on. Alan Wake 2 DLC, The Lake House. I actually watched a trailer for this, and it looks scary as fuck. I'm going to shit my pants.
I can't wait for this. I've been waiting ages for the DLC.
It's going to be a good crossover between Alan Wake and Control, so that'll be nice. Hopefully that will lead into Control too.
I've seen someone say that it's coming to PlayStation Plus. Alan Wake 2.
I don't know. I've got it, so.
I haven't seen anything about that.
No.
Yeah, I saw a picture of the PlayStation Plus logo in the corner. Because that same picture also has The Last of Us. That's pissed me off.
Christ.
Because I bought that fucking game.
Why don't you just return it?
No, I can't. It was Christmas present.
And you didn't buy it.
I know, but I asked for it.
Anyway, Hitman World of Assassination
yes.
VR.
Yes, that's going to be so cool. I get to snap people's necks. I get to do murder without getting arrested.
Yeah, but
I get to investigate how it feels to poison someone.
Paul gets to be Batman, so you know.
Oh yeah, they've announced that today as well, didn't they? The release. When is it? Because I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure we'll find out. Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered. Tom, that might be interesting down your neck.
Very much so. I was actually going to buy that for the Evercade because they were going to not that one twat. They had an Evercade thing for Soul Reaver, but then seeing that come out, that's really piqued my interest. So I was going to buy it.
It looks good, and I'll be honest, is this the same one that you play? It's Kane, isn't it? Legacy of Kane.
It's Soul Reaver 1 and 2. It's been remastered. You play the Legacy of Kane.
Legacy of Kane, as well as Dino Crisis, coming to PlayStation Plus Premium.
Oh, I know. I've been told that Dino Crisis is basically Resident Evil for Jurassic Park.
I fucking love this game. I haven't fucking played it.
Calm down, Tom.
I fucking love the original Resident Evil.
I want a remake.
I wanted to play fucking Dino Crisis for so fucking long, and many times it's come up in that retro shop, and I haven't fucking bought it.
You haven't got? I would have thought that had been in your collection.
I know. I want it, but then every time
I'm shocked. He has every Resident Evil, but he doesn't have Dino Crisis. I'm shocked, Tom. That's actually shocked me.
I know. But now that it's coming on to fucking PlayStation Plus Premium, I don't have to fork out 40 quid to fucking.
I wonder if it'll have trophies as well, like they did with Toy Story.
Possibly. But yeah, so Dino Crisis and Legacy of Kain coming to PlayStation Premium. That was a major wowzers in my trousers at like 6:30 when I quickly found that out this morning.
Nice.
I was watching it at 12. Sad.
Crazy.
Me and Biggs were FaceTime watching it, yeah.
Fair enough. Anyway, Fear of the Spotlight, that Blumhouse game you said.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Blumhouse because they do make some fucking scary game like movies, but I don't know if the game's gonna be that same feel. And it's very pixelated. I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
That looks nice.
Though I can't wait for Gex. Oh,
yeah, that'd be good.
Towers of Agzabar
is
another game. Don't know what that is.
It's like another anime. So.
Lego Fortnite controller. If you're excited for PlayStation.
No, I think that's just literally looks like someone just stuck a sticker on your controller.
Because it is.
It don't look as good.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is coming 17th of January 2025. I'm very excited. I've not watched the latest trailer for this one, and I'm glad it's going to be out next year, early next year. Monster Hunter Wilds, because I want to see that
Yeah.
blonde lady more.
Oh wow!
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Now, Mister Hayden.
I'm very excited for Monster Hunter Wilds, and it is going to be a pre-order, and I'm going to be getting on the
Sit
Xbox.
down
Whoever
to
else is gonna
Raw.
play.
You taking
Yep.
the piss?
Rawr.
It's been like that. All
I've
the way
just
through the
seen
show.
that.
It's been like that all the way through the show, Lou.
I've literally just seen it. Sit down to that actually suits you. Sit down to Raw.
Thanks, mate. Lego Horizon Zero Dawn. I know
I'm
Paul
a
might be
bit disappointed
interested.
with it. Would have preferred if they went down the pathway of how they did the Lego Skywalker saga.
Would have been good. Would have been good if they
It
did
would have
that.
looked so much better. This is a disappointment. I don't like this the bird's eye view sort of style. I don't know. It just doesn't. That's not Lego to me.
Or is it over the top?
Over the top,
Top
yeah,
down.
yeah,
Is it-
like
I haven't.
like
I haven't
like
seen,
the old
honestly. I
Resident
like my
Evil
Lego
kind of
games, but I've
style.
just not been. They shit the bed when they came out with 2K Drive. So
Oh,
I haven't been.
I'm still
interested in
trying to
anything from
platinum
Lego
that. I've
since.
got to drive 6,000 miles. That's a very long miles.
To be fair, Lou, that trailer for Lego Horizon doesn't actually show any gameplay. Just
No, but they have
yes,
shown.
it does.
They
Yeah,
have.
they've shown in the
It
past
is
as well.
top down. It is top down. Yeah.
But none of the
That's
original
that
games
made
were top down.
because Megs was like, if it was third person, like that Star Wars crap you were playing, I went, excuse me.
Crap.
But even the original Lego games aren't top down. They're side on
Yeah.
Kind of like-
slightly.
On a
Yeah, I
slight
would've
preferred- even
diagonal,
that I
but
would've
not
preferred.
necessarily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it just looks like it's gonna be like an open world, and I just don't like it.
That's all I got to say on that one.
Yeah, I'll never buy it.
Same with the
it's-
Horizon. Same with the Horizon remaster. Yeah.
I
What
am
was the
getting it.
point in that? The game's
I am
not
getting
what
it.
even 4 years old.
I'm getting it because
I know.
£10 is nothing.
Remastered
they've
Dino
basically-
Crisis.
They've basically done what they did for Last of Us. Then if you've owned the game, you can spend £10 to get the remastered version.
Meg
I got it.
surprised
Does it
me
need
because I wanted to.
remastering?
I
Meg
got the game.
What
surprised
about
me
the
with
quality
the.
of it when it come out? Does it need remastering?
No, it's still
No, it
beautiful.
does.
It's
Yeah,
still
but
beautiful.
the thing
to this
is,
day.
it looks a lot,
Are they,
lot more.
and shall we say
polished.
maybe in November, December time we'll get I don't know, Death Stranding remastered.
I already have that.
No, but
Already
I've
sorry.
heard that Days Gone's
Not
going to be
remastered, it's
remastered
director's
as
cut.
well.
Oh, wasn't it? I thought it was
They do-
remastered.
No,
I've
To
heard
be
that they're
fair-
doing a Days
Oh.
Gone remaster as well.
That is Sony all
Days
over.
Gone,
at the moment.
yeah, I
I'm
can
going to remaster a game that's only literally been out 1 year.
yeah, Days Gone. I could imagine that's older. That I could imagine
That's
being
older than
remastered.
Horizon, isn't it?
Yeah, but I would say that they're not.
Have you
games
played
that
Days
need to
Gone?
be remastered. I've got it. I've not.
I do.
It's
enjoy
really good.
I do enjoy Days Gone. It
But
is
I want to platinum it, but I'm not brave enough yet
So yeah,
because
anyway,
there's too many hordes, and I
No,
don't like
don't
them.
agree with them remaster though.
Too many
I don't
hordes.
like the hordes.
Give some classics.
I'm paranoid.
Jack and Daxter. I want fucking the Jack trilogy remastered.
Yeah,
Well, they're doing Gex. Gex is being remade.
remade.
Well, remastered.
See, that's the other thing. Like the Kane remastered, yes, cool, interesting to see how they do that. But it could have been a follow-on or a remake. Would have been quite cool. With the
Depending on how
updated
this-
rather than
depend-
just remastering.
dep-
I
Depending
only
on how
ever
the-
played one of the Gex games, so that's kind of. And also, I showed Megs what Gex is because she went. I showed her the difference between the American version and the English version. She went, "The English version is so much better." Have you heard the accent difference? It's so much better. Gex sounds like a he used to be in the Story Makers, the guy that done the accent, and he's like an American, like Caribbean, and it just works so well. And then you listen to the American version, and it's just terrible.
I didn't know there was different voice actors. To be fair.
Yeah, I
I did
actually,
know that as well.
no, I only found out the other day trying to show Megs the game, and I went, no, I got to show you the English version. The English version is so much better. And she was like, "My God, this is hurting my eyes." I went, "Can you believe that this is what we used to play once?" And now your eyes are hurting.
I know.
What else have we got? Was on that list?
And then the last one is Ghost of Yotai.
I was so gutted. I like Jinsukai. Why?
Jin Sakai was ace, but
Why? Why?
Yeah, but
Why
why
did
would
they do that?
because his
What
story's
else would-
done.
His story was done. Yeah.
Not really. He was still.
Spoilers.
He's-
I've not played it. I know he
he's-
doesn't die, obviously.
No,
His
but
story's done.
it could be another villain or God knows what. I mean,
I know,
but
but
it
his
was the
story.
Huns. So
that wasn't
that was
the
only the
Huns.
last of them.
No,
Yes, it
that's the
was.
Mongolians.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, sorry.
yeah,
The Huns are. You're thinking of China.
Yes, sorry.
Mulan.
He watched Mulan.
Yes, I did.
All of China
To
knows you're
defeat
here.
the Huns.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, it's Genghis Khan's son that's in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, is
So
it
it is
Yeah,
the Huns.
Mongolian.
Mongol.
Wait, isn't? Yeah, Mongol.
Mongol. Yeah, Mongols. Paul, that's a game you got to play. If you haven't played that, play that.
But to be fair, I might be getting confused because the guy that does the mocap for the son is also plays Attila the Hun. There you go. That's what I'm getting confused
Yeah,
by.
yeah, he's in that in the museum.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting confused. Never mind.
That's he's literally in that museum. I was shocked. I was like, no, that can't be him, surely. I checked it and it was like, yeah, it is. Oh,
Amazing.
I hated him.
What do you do?
Made me
That's
hate him
weird. I know, what did
at
he do
one
to
point
you?
in the game. Tom knows what I'm on about.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, definitely. But other than I thought you meant you personally, you hate it.
No. In that game, I hate him.
Yeah, great game, but I think Jin Sakai's story's done, and it's time for a new ghost. And
Hey, you never know.
Is she a ghost?
He might come back as Jin.
He was
in
in
TV series.
but he was in the trailer at the beginning.
Let's
So
have to
did
wait
he
and
have a
see.
daughter? Did he have a daughter, or has he got a great
But you
granddaughter?
just said it was 300 years in the future.
I
Yeah, I've
didn't
seen
say
that.
that.
No, that's why I said it was roughly.
Oh, sorry.
So the actual storyline for this one is told around 1603, the Japan's Edo period, and is much later than the first game's historical setting in the 13th century. So it's like 2 centuries later.
For
So it's
200
3
years.
centuries. It's 3 centuries. So it's 300 years later.
So it could be his granddaughter.
No,
Yes.
no.
His
300
great
years.
great
That would mean
granddaughter.
he have to have been over 100 years old when his 1-year-old then at 100 years old had his granddaughter, and she'd have to be 100 years old.
But she's shown
game.
in the trailer. He's shown it in the trailer, looking a bit older.
Yeah, but it could be a flashback.
It
Could
could
be
be a
when he
flashback.
dies.
It could be the fact
It
that
could be
could be
When he
related.
grows old.
it could be where the legend of the Ghost of Tsushima has lived on, and this new ghost took the ideology of the Jin Sakai and applied
No,
that
that
to
sounds
where they
terrible. I think he's related somehow. They're related somehow. It's got to be. It's got to
Well,
be somehow.
Well, I hate to poo-poo it, Lou, because we could sit here and discuss the ghost of what.
And I'll just say, so you can work that out. It's the developers say in 1603 the area was outside the rule of Japan, says the developers, and filled with sprawling grasslands, snowy tundras, and unexpected dangers. It's a far cry from the organized samurai clans who lived in Tsushima.
So guns are in this one.
He literally took Far Cry as in the Far Cry series.
No,
I thought I would be
as
the only
in
one that
Far
thought
Cry,
that.
It's far from the setup from the original one. Not that it's Far Cry.
So they're not samurais anymore.
Well,
So
there
more
are
like, is this Assassin's Creed?
organized samurai clans. Don't forget, later on, feudal Japan, you had more Ronin and splintered groups. They weren't organized clans. So
Okay, so
Ghost
it's
of-
going to
Ghost of
be a
Yutai could
far
be a
cry from
Ronin,
the
like,
original.
standalone.
Oh, now I'm sad and mad.
Right. So there you go.
Sweet.
That was state of play. We are swiftly running out of time for me and Tom.
Yes, there is one quick thing. We don't have to carry on after this, but just announced literally a couple of minutes ago, Meta Quest 3S has been revealed with a £290 price tag.
Nope.
Releases in October.
Nope, not
Why
getting
not?
it
I already got the free.
because I already feel
I've got
because
free.
VR always makes me feel sick.
It's a more price friendly, so it's not
Price
like really good
friendly
as the-
version. It's not a
Yeah.
pro, is it? But it's streamlined though. It's a lot thinner and lighter, apparently.
Yeah.
And I mean, with the AI and the camera system and setup on it, it's
2 seconds, babe.
more integrated. So, like I said, with my one, the fact that I had Hayden's avatar standing next to me in the room here creeped the fuck out of me. And I was like, "Can you see my room?" And he's like,
That's horrible.
But I could integrate it. So I had we were having a chat, and you have the AIs. But when I turned round, his AI was standing in my room, his Meta Quest version of himself, and was talking to me. So it integrates with the room. So for nausea and stuff, you can integrate the room into it. Some of the games obviously aren't, but I was sitting here working on my PC at the same time as having the PC screen in front of me in VR. And I can move it around, so I could literally get up from where I'm sitting now, walk that way. I see my front, I see my bedroom.
Yeah,
door,
you see
go
the room.
downstairs and whatever. But I've got my PC screen on the screen with me, and I can still like virtually tap or click.
That's impressive. That
It
is quite impressive.
At least if you get an opportunity, especially EGX, if they have any of the games that are on the 3,
Yes,
just stick one on and have a look and see what
I'll
it's like.
I'll stick one on while I'm down south.
Yeah.
But yes, they've announced the MetaQuest 3S, which I am very tempted by because the price isn't nearly as much.
Very nice. Right,
Okay.
gents, unfortunately, we didn't do my top 10 again, but there's always next time.
I mean, how long do you think the top 10 will
I like
take?
your
Can
top
we squeeze
10s.
it in? Do you have a chance
I can
to squeeze it in, Tom?
I could probably squeeze it in, but I'm not going to do the whole can you guess. I'll just get you
No,
one
that's
guess.
fine.
That's fine.
Let's do
it.
Tom's top 10.
Do top
and then...
10. And then what we've got here, maybe if you guys wanted to carry on, you can do. Otherwise, we'll use the others on, or we can just mention them and see what people say. And if someone wants to give us feedback on the others, they can do. So go on, Tim.
Right. So today, this top 10 list is the best first-person shooters of all time. Gentlemen, what is your opinion? The
Call of
best
Duty.
first-person shooter. Which one?
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2?
Black Ops 1. Sorry.
Black Ops 1? That's fine. Paul?
Oh, mine's a like first-person shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, Black Ops as well. I was going to say something like Sniper Elite, but actually that's kind of third person apart from your scope. So
is it? I thought it was first person.
No, it's...
only when you're in...
Oh no, Sniper Elite. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is third person. So I'm thinking of Sniper.
Right. Number 10 is Quake. Classic. Love it.
Oh yeah, Duke Nukem as well.
Number 9, Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
Number 8. Okay. Number 8, Doom, the 2016 version.
Yeah.
Number 7, Halo 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Number 6, Doom Eternal.
Okay.
Oh.
Number 5, Half-Life 2.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think of that.
Number 4, Half-Life 1.
Really? 2 was better.
Oh yeah, much miles.
I've never played it.
Number 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, iconic, mate.
Number 2, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And gentlemen, are you still going with your initial thoughts for number 1?
Black Ops 1.
Halo 3.
Number 1, the original Doom.
What?
Wow.
Wait, Black Ops wasn't even there
for a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The original Doom and, like I said, Duke Nukem were the forefronts for the first-person shooters.
Yeah,
I'm a bit shocked that not even a Black Ops 1 or 2 was on there.
Can I just say that the website which I'm using, ranker.com, is actually live ranking. So Doom 1 has 1,248 live votes, and it continuously updates. And whilst we were doing the show, I had this page up on the screen, as we were talking, and number 10 was actually Halo 3 when we started the recording, and it changed to Quake.
Oh wow! I thought Halo 3 was really good actually.
And
ODST.
It's live.
I'm surprised Reach wasn't on there. Reach was amazing.
There's a lot of other rankings which I can't wait to do in the future. But yeah, Doom is officially, according to ranker.com, the best first-person shooter of all time.
I'd agree with that. I'd have to agree with that because you can still play it now and still have fun with it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Even its pixelated view is brilliant.
Surprised Wolfenstein wasn't on there.
Wolfenstein
Well,
is a pretty it's the PAL world of Duke or Doom.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 3D walked so Doom can run.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
I love you and leave you, but my son, I need to go put him down to bed. But I really enjoy coming back on with you guys. I missed you.
I missed you too, Tom.
And I hope you have a phenomenal rest of the show.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Say hello,
Thank you ever
Tom.
so much.
See you soon, pal.
Well, the next one.
Say hello to Hunter and Ever.
I shall. I'll give him a kiss just for you, Lou.
No, kiss. No. Megan will kill me.
Nah, it's fine. See you later, gents.
See you later. No,
I hope he doesn't go, oh, by the way, this is from Lewis.
By the way, it's from Lewis.
So I think
A bit
one of
awkward.
the things we should mention, because I don't have much time and I'm going to need to go as well. So this is rather a short episode, if it is a short episode, or this is how long we should be doing it. But you can blame Lewis for being late. If we skip to the last bit, which we were going to do the soundbite for, which was the Halo franchise, as in ODST, is 15-year-old today at the time of our recording.
22nd it was.
22nd. So from the time of recording, 3
days ago.
So by the time this comes out, it was a week ago. And I think it's just something to mention, and a memory lane, the memory lane thing. And
do you know what would be cool if we did actually look for something that happened several years ago, just to add at the end of the show?
This is what we're talking. This is it. Let's fucking go down memory lane.
Memory lane.
That's kind of cool. I liked ODST.
I liked ODST too.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You know the part where you have to then find out what to do next, and you're in the dark, and you gotta like dodge all the elites and the grunts and stuff, and it's like you've got to go through like, is it South Africa?
Yeah, New Mombasa.
Yeah, and you have to like, it's completely dark, and you've got to find different little like a helmet in the screen, and I hated that part.
I thought it was the best part of the game. It was genius. It was something new.
No, it made me nervous. I was 13.
I love the fact that you weren't as strong as the Master Chief. I love that they just like when you went into it, you're not gonna. You can't jump like the Chief. You cannot hit like the Chief. You are a human in a bodysuit.
But you were 13.
Yeah. Was I 13? Yeah, I was 13.
It was 15 years ago, Lou. How old are you now?
27.
Yeah, so it was.
Yeah.
And I was playing a game that I was not allowed. I was 12. Oh, do you know? I actually, when Halo Reach came out, I actually booked off sick from school.
I was 31.
Damn.
Yeah, but you were older than me.
I know, but it's just making me feel fucking old that you turned around and went,
You had the day off that day.
I was 31.
You had the day off that day, didn't you?
I most likely did. And that is right. I'm trying to work out. It's minus that off. Yeah. Like originally, I'm at that age where I turn around and say like that 15 years ago, and I go, actually, I was in my fucking 30s.
I was 17.
You were 17. Oh, Jesus.
Well, Hayden, you're only 5 years older than me.
I'm 32.
5 years. Yeah, 5 years.
So,
sorry,
I probably took the day off. I can't remember whether I took the day off.
I remember it turning up. I remember installing it. I remember playing it from day one.
Wait, why did you have to install it?
Because you still had to put the disc in and wait for it to download.
Not install it. No, didn't have to download it in the 360
I was
days.
at Xbox One. Oh, cool. Even better. Remember, my friend Mole was like, "We're gonna do it. Yep, let's do it." And we both played it exact same time.
I missed them days, but you did have to download every fucking game. Oh.
I enjoyed the little bit different missions on it as well. I think ODST was just that. It was just enough of a gap between 3 and Reach.
I loved Emil. Emil was so fucking cool. And then you had George, big guy.
That was Reach.
Do you know there's an Easter egg on there where if you fly a certain way, you can go into the club and no one will attack you, and you can watch all of the enemies dance in the club, and they'll leave you alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know you can get a pelican on it as well? You can fly around in a pelican and.
Yeah, but you could do that anyway.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Not a pelican.
No, I'm thinking of a hornet. Yeah, I'm thinking of a hornet.
You're thinking of the Falcon in Reach.
Is it? No, I thought it was called a Hornet.
No, because it had propellers, not jets.
So yeah, it's called a Hornet.
The Hornet was in Halo 3. The Falcon was in Halo Reach.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting my games
What was
mixed
not
up.
doing? He's like, you fucking nerd. I was like, I know.
Yeah, but we ask him anything about Far Cry 3 and he'd be able to tell us it without even thinking.
True. Paul, what are your thoughts on ODST and Reach? And
I mean, I loved them when they come out. I didn't really play them that much after a while. I did play it for a bit, and I was just trying. This is what I was trying to remember. I didn't buy it.
oh,
I didn't buy
What?
it. I rented it from
I was
Love
one
Film.
of your
Blockbuster,
rented.
Love Film.
Nice.
Love Film ain't around anymore.
I
That's how
know,
old you
but
are.
I rented it from Love Film, and I'm trying to remember what we
They're
did.
on
what we used to
Netflix
do.
now.
So then, no, they're kind of the iteration. Love Film ceased to exist. Netflix came in as the streaming service. They're slightly different. But yeah, I rented it. I think I had it for 3 or 5 days. I hoofed myself through it on the day it came to me, which was probably the day after release. And then I banded it around my mates. So once I'd hoofed as much as I possibly can on it, it went to my mate for the following day. And then they had it for another day. And we tried to get all of our gamer scores and stuff like that as much as possible. And then we hoofed that back. So we used to turn around quite a bit. That's what I remember of it. But I did love it when it first came out. It was like immense. Like, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
I still own it. It's in my box somewhere. I've still got the original copy I bought. I would never get rid of it. And my friend Rhett,
James took my
I do have a
copy.
don't I? I have the
yeah,
copy. Classic copy.
I think, and my friend Rhett, we spoke about ODST before, and he says there was one achievement on. It was either the final mission where you had to get from one end of the road to the other end of the road in a ghost on hardest difficulty without dying all the way to the end. I have that achievement. I'm one of the...
What?
It took a very, very long time. And I think there's a firefight one as well where it was like ridiculous. You have to have all schools on, can't die. I have that achievement as well.
Oh,
It's one
wow,
of the few
dude.
things. Yeah, it's one of the few
You're the
games
king of
where
Halo.
me and my friends went nuts. And my friend Rhett, he's a Halo. He survived in Halo Reach at the end when Noble 6. Fighting off the hordes, he survived. He did that one achievement I've not done, where you have to spend like 3 hours and survive 3 hours in real life hours.
He spent 3 hours on that level.
Yeah, it's something
That's
like
a
that
thing.
for Halo Reach.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah. There's an achievement to do it as long as possible.
And 3 hours is the fuck.
I know it's crazy.
Complete coastal highway on normal, heroic, or
In 3 hours, you can
legendary to unlock
complete
new
Spyro
firefighter.
3.
I remember that one.
No, Spyro 1, you can complete in 3 hours.
What?
You can complete Spyro 1
Yeah,
in 3 hours.
That's not that bad. It's not that hard.
It is on that. Halo.
Spyro 3, what?
Not Spyro 3, Spyro 1. Spyro 3 takes about 10. Because of all the eggs. And there's loads of fucking worlds. Loads of fucking worlds.
How do I find my achievements on here? I'll fucking
I'm
go
just
on my
looking through
phone.
the achievements at the moment. There's audio file, find all the audio logs. I was just looking for the high scorers because it would have been the high scorers that were the hardest ones, weren't they?
Yeah, I've definitely
Finish
done
any
it.
level solo on legendary on live with no shots fired or grenades thrown.
Yep, done.
Wow.
Ow.
Done.
Complete highway on 4-player legendary live co-op with iron and no hog or scorpion.
Done. Yep, that's the one.
Wow.
Is that
Yeah,
on
I
Reach,
can't.
yeah?
I can't do that. Fuck that.
Score over 200,000 points in firefight on last exit.
Yep, done. Here you go. Halo 3 ODST, 100% completed.
Wow.
Well, I'm just gonna say there's no you, the Halo King.
Yeah, but that's the only one I did. Vidmaster in Firefight. In Firefight, any mission past the 4th set on the 4th player heroic live co-op. That was the last one I did.
You do it on your own or with people?
Finish a full round without killing a single enemy.
Yep, done. Done it.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
100%.
By the way, Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pits coming out on the 27th, so in 2 days' time on consoles.
Hold on.
Oh, no, you're me.
Yeah, I was just
Are you
making
who?
it see if it did come on. Hold on.
And Paul, you'll be able to play it on PlayStation as well.
There you go.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
he
100%.
actually did it. Look.
Can you see Halo 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
100%.
You nearly got Halo 3 as well.
Yeah, I think I was a couple off that.
Pardon me.
But I'm not the king. I'm not the king at all.
Halo Reach. Halo ODST you were.
What's the one?
I wouldn't mind going through some of the Halo games with you guys. It'd be fun. It's 4 players as well.
It would
Yeah.
be fun.
Right. That's for me, guys, because I'm going to have to go because I need
Yeah,
to be
I know.
up early. Usually I have to stay. So we shall finish up here. I think we can
I
carry
forgot
this
we
one
were
on
live
maybe
at
if
that
we want
point.
to. Yeah, we're just going to a chin wag. This is what happens. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We've been the LOD. This has been season 6, episode 24. Thanks for Tom for joining us. Thanks for Hayden for joining. Lewis, thank you for turning up eventually.
Wait, what's this episode called?
This is called Dinosaur Kink.
No, I'm not fucking Meg's in it.
I'm just saying one of you's got a
Because
dinosaur.
it goes
kink.
down if you unzip it as well. So.
I don't.
And I'm not getting my dick caught in a zipper. Fuck that.
Right. So this bit is all cut out of the show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We've been the LOD. Toodles.